or me and Aaron know him personally, absolutely nailed the look.
I'm just so proud of him because I've been in his corner from the jump. You know, we've built a great relationship, man. He's just one of those guys who just fucking works hard. This dude conditioning is out of this world.
I was fortunate enough to see Dorian in person for the first time. Dorian is a guy who has that shock factor when he walks out, immediately conditioned, grainy, really tight. He's going to be very dangerous at the pro level.
So, we came, guys, to the end of our Pursuing the Undeniable episodes, which is extremely weird. Actually, in all honesty, it has only been a couple of days since you watched my show day and the last clip that I filmed. Last clip that I filmed, guys, was on Monday, and today is a Thursday. And nothing much changed since then. But the main reason of finishing this video, filming this video now, is to provide more content from tomorrow, because I genuinely am excited to bring you on a different journey, another journey. And I want to start filming from tomorrow. We are on reverse diet. I want to give you guys a new episode, etc. And I was thinking to make this video, last wrap-up video, when my head is clear and when I'm finally back to my normal routine and everything. But I'm not gonna lie, since the show, I've been extremely busy. I did not have time to relax, to rest. So I did not have time to pretty much soak everything in, think about it. To be honest, I did not have time to sit like this and just go in my thoughts and be with my thoughts and think about everything. Only way for me to continue my normal life post show is immediately come back to work and continue with everything, take my mind off of the excitement. You know, a lot of people get excited after getting a pro card and then start eating, and they're gonna have a long off season and they never step on the stage after that. So we already have a plan, and I just wanna finish this Pursuing the Undeniable episode for now, because we will Pursuing the Undeniable once again. Only thing is gonna be in the bigger leagues. Episode 45, guys. At the end of the day, to be honest, I thought it's gonna be way more episodes. In full transparency, I thought we gotta hit like Pursuing the Undeniable episode 100. So let me just dive into this. I don't wanna keep you guys here too long, and I wanna be really brief. I'm gonna pretty much briefly sum up the show and give you the judges' feedback, give you the plan, tell you what is the plan as a pro from this point, when we're gonna step on stage, and you know, maybe emotions and everything like that. So if you're interested, stick to this video for a couple of more minutes, and I'm not gonna bother you with me being shredded. Next episode you're gonna start seeing is starting to get bigger. So starting from the show, I'm really gonna try to make this brief. I think I already talked a lot, and that's why I don't wanna repeat myself. My first attempt for a pro card, guys, was Mr. Olympia. And that was only after that I said I'm gonna try to get a pro card, when everyone was laughing at me. I won summer shredding, but you know, at that time I was thin like a stick. And you know, huge shout out to my coach and my brother and my business partner, Alex Toplin. He saw potential in my physique. I'm not gonna lie, a lot of people saw potential in my physique, but he was the only one that kind of said, like, you know, do you wanna compete? And if you know me, guys, I was a professional athlete for my whole life. Actually, I'm gonna throw you a fast fact that most of you still don't know. This is my third sport that I'm professional at. So my goal was also, besides getting a pro card, to achieve this. So potentially one day I can write a book or something, because I've been a professional athlete in 3 different sports. At some point I played soccer professionally. At some point I drove BMX professionally, which you probably didn't know, most of you. And now we are a professional bodybuilder, which all of those 3 don't get along with each other whatsoever. But it just speaks volumes of maybe my physical abilities, but not that. I wouldn't say my physical abilities, because everything is achievable when you believe in it. It just talks about my professional mindset, right? And then if I put my mind on something, that I always achieve it. So we competed at Olympia. I wanted to do Olympia really bad just because, and I knew I'm not gonna get a pro card there, just because to experience that high level of competing and everything. And I chose probably one of the toughest, if not the toughest show to get a pro card. But in my first national show, we already placed first call-outs, which is immediately a good sign, right? Even though we were still not developed, we still have a lot of things to improve, etc. But it was still a great result. After that, since it was closer than I expected, the plan was again to take a long off season and then compete again. But we really didn't take a long off season. After Olympia, I had only 3 months of a short off season when I rebounded really, really good. I followed my reverse to a T, and we got a judge's feedback to improve the back. And since Olympia, till this date, even now, and we're still gonna keep on doing that, we have a 3 times per week back day, right? It was only a 12-week show or prep for a Charleston Junior USA's. That was the closest ever that I felt that we almost took a pro card, and that was the first time in my life in Junior USA's that I felt like a pro, that I felt like I do have a physique to be a pro, and it motivated me definitely. With that said, judges' feedback from a Charleston was pretty much get a little bit fuller and get a fuller back, right, as per usual. When we almost got a pro card after missing flights, after being late on my 10 because I lost my luggage, etc., and we still almost got a pro card with that high stress, that's where we kind of knew I'm really, really, really close. If we execute next time everything 100%, we might get that pro card, right? So with that said, in my head was Anaheim because I don't have to stress, I don't have to drive. But my coach is Olympian. My coach is one of the best in the world. He competed in front of a lot of judges. Every judge prefers a different look, and he pretty much told me after that show, when I decided to do Anaheim show, that I should definitely jump into the universe, into the New Jersey. And honestly, I immediately pretty much said no, because I really didn't want to do that show. We just launched our board shorts company. It was a lot of pressure. Me and my girlfriend, we got this house, right? And it's not bragging or anything. That's adulting, that it puts a lot of pressure. Those are serious life decisions that puts a lot of pressure on you. And now you're someone that is in control, that needs to provide, to be able to live in a house, that needs to take care of the business because no one's above me anymore. When you're on prep, it puts a lot of pressure on you, anxiety and stress, etc. So I just wasn't feeling the universe show to go there and to fly again and potentially have a lot of stress like I had in Charleston, right? The judge, Tyler Manion, is the main judge, which is alpha and omega of a men's physique. If he says, whatever he says, that's the standard of men's physique. And apparently he's the one that likes structure, that likes conditioning, etc. And that's exactly what I have. So, and if you're wondering what was the judge's feedback, unfortunately, judge's feedback was like 1 in the morning when everything was done, and I forgot about it totally until I asked Alex the other day. Pretty much, as I already said, Tyler is someone that is alpha and omega of a IBB league in general, and he's the person pretty much that sets the standards. And getting a pro card in that show was absolutely mind-blowing, under him pretty much being the main judge, and also that was by far the most crowded, the most prestige, and the show with the most competitors that I ever did in my life. And that's why this pro card works even more, because it was a really competitive show. It was way more difficult than any other shows that I did. And on this one, actually, I won the pro card because we nailed the peak. Pretty shortly, we absolutely nailed the peak. Alex nailed the peak. Shout out once again. We nailed it. That was the heaviest, the leanest, the most conditioned, the most full that I've ever been. So after the show, we went to the Tyler, to the judge, to take a feedback, me and Alex, and pretty much he was extremely brief. He said these words: "You are men's physique. You have a men's physique structure more than anyone on this show. Conditioning best in the show. For me, improvements that I need to make going into the off season is to get bigger. Simple as that, and to improve back overall." So that was 2 simple feedbacks. Firstly was extremely positive, obviously, and then improvements also pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. That was not this time. I need to improve like any body part besides the back. So back is gonna be pretty much focused throughout the whole off season, and everything else is gonna be just to improve, to get bigger, right? And that's the easiest part, right? If you don't have a structure or genetics, you can't change it. But I like to improve the body parts. It's just a matter of time. It's easiest and the most difficult, but it's possible, right? It's only a matter of time. So that was his feedback, and based on that, we were both extremely happy, and that's from that point we know exactly what we need to do and bring next time that we step on that stage. So I just couldn't turn my head on and off of the other things and focus 100% on the show. As already said, I will never quit because I hate weakness. It's a really strong word, but I really don't like weak people. I do not like people that say things out loud and don't back it up. I'm someone that doesn't talk a lot, but when I say I want to do something, I say it because of the reason. And even if during the process I decide not to do it, I will finish it just because even if one person heard me that I said I want to do something out loud, I will finish it just so I don't disappoint that person. And firstly, I don't disappoint myself and go over my character. So that was not ever a problem, physical or mental thing to competing. No, that's like I'm perfectionist, I'm professional. I love competing. I never miss my cardio. I never miss a second of a cardio, of a workout, of a food. That's not a problem. It was just I wasn't going there in my head like, okay, I'm getting a pro card, I'm winning. And that's my mindset always. And you manifesting what you feel you attract, right? And I didn't feel the win. Simple as that. And that's why almost day before the show I pulled out, which you already guys know. And as I already said, I was saying throughout the whole journey, God's plan. It always is, it always was. I'm someone that doesn't talk about politics, doesn't talk about religion, doesn't talk about anything. I respect you, I respect your stance, I respect your whatever point of views, and I don't want to push mine, right? But I'm a true believer in a God, and I truly believe that everything in life happens for a reason, and that God has his perfect timing for all of us in everything. And lately, his timing has been absolutely amazing. Everything is going in mind-blowing direction, overwhelming direction. And on top of that, we got a pro card. We got a pro card literally in the best possible timing. And as I said, God's timing. But I did not expect that. So I did went through my head and everything. And as I said, I'm really aware that I'm a pro right now. And I fell in love with this sport. And day that we came back, guys, Monday, Alex wrote me reverse diet plan, and I was immediately on my reverse diet plan. Immediately on Monday, I was doing my cardio. I was back on my normal structure meal plan. Pretty much, I did not have a cheat meal post-show whatsoever still till this day. And I'm not struggling whatsoever because in my head right now, I'm professional and this is my job. Besides social media, of course, but this is something that I really want to do right now, and this is something that I genuinely think I can be one of the best in the world. As much as maybe that funny sounds to you, I do know that. If you don't know my coach Alex and my good friend, together with Erin Banks and with Most Shredded on Instagram, they have a podcast channel about men's physique that is blowing up. They cover the shows, they explain the physique, etc. So I watched it the other day. I just want to plug it in this video for you guys to see what they said about me.
Aaron, I know you know our good friend.
Which one, Dorian?
Yeah. All right, so take a look at this. Me and Drew obviously had an opportunity to see this firsthand, but me and Aaron know him personally. Absolutely nailed the look. I think he looked absolutely phenomenal.
He's just one of those guys, man, that I told him, man, I'm just so proud of him because I've been in his corner from the jump. You know, we've built a great relationship, man. He's just one of those guys who just fucking works hard. Yeah. Like he's been working towards this for a long time, and he's always to be honest, he's going to be that guy in the pro league like, oh, that condition is fucking crazy.
It is.
This dude conditioning is out of this world. Like, look at his like peeled like pictures. It's really like that in person. Yeah. And I've seen it.
Yeah.
That shit is really like that in person.
I would say better in person.
It is better in person.
Just continue to do what you do. You got your pro card now. You got to fill it all out. You got to fill it all out. It's just crazy I think he said something about like one time I gave him a refeed of some muffins or some shit. I'm like, and you still look like that? Like, what?
Bro, it's wild. Like his physique, I've never coached somebody whose physique is like a true human garbage disposal. Like it rips through.
Yeah, that's what he was telling me.
Like it's nuts. It's really good to see somebody who works so hard, crosses their T's, dot all their I's, and somebody who's on social media. I think there's a lot of times people get a negative connotation of, people who have a big following on social media, then who also do bodybuilding. But so a fitness influencer.
Yeah.
I think he is somebody who kind of changed that perspective and nailed the look.
He looked good.
Yeah,
he looked really good.
I was fortunate enough to see Dorian in person for the first time. Dorian is a guy who has that shock factor when he walks out, immediately conditioned, grainy, really tight, beautiful shape. He's a guy that I think it's a gift and a curse with his type of metabolism because he's always going to be peeled. And I had the same exact thing with me. Like maybe we're the same nationality. I don't know. But I did get tagged in a lot of Gilco's videos saying that we have a very similar structure. And I do agree with that. He's just taller than me. But once he finds out how to add the density to his frame, which is going to be probably just a timing thing, and what carbs and foods really work with him. He's going to do a lot of force feeding because that's what I had to do, and I think we have a similar metabolism. He's going to be very dangerous at the pro level. I think his front shot was one of the best, if not the best in the entire show. He just has to bring up his back density. He has the width. I mean, you could obviously use more width because he is a taller frame guy, but his conditioning to me was the most impressive in the show.
So with that said, you see 3 Olympians talking highly about pretty much your first show, and some of them I personally know. Erin and Alex, again, huge shout out to both of them. They were huge part of this journey. Alex is my coach and my best friend, and Erin Banks is really close friend of mine. We created a great connection. He was in my corner, as he said, since day one. He helped me with the posing. He came here to work out with me, and I feel if you want to be good at this sport, you really need to surround yourself with the best. If you want to be best in anything, you got to surround yourself with the best. And that's the reason why when I come to the gym, I have my hoodie on, I have my headphones on, because in social media, as Alex also said, people are coming in the gym to exercise and film. I come to the gym as my job. That 2 hours that I'm in the gym, I consider as my job. So if you're sitting in office for 2 hours and need to focus on something extremely, and someone's behind your back all the time talking to you, you're not gonna be able to focus on your job, right? Or you're trying to film the angles while you're focusing on something to write something. You're not gonna be focused. So I do not film often in the gym, and I don't like to talk in the gym. As I said, I wanna come every time in the gym and get outside better than I was before. Them saying stuff like that, every time that I listening to that, I get a really goosebumps, because those are the people that are on the highest level. They do know what the judges prefer. They do know what kind of physique work, and them pretty much saying future for me is bright is something that definitely means a lot, and that motivated living shit out of me to be bigger and better, to improve and to step on that Olympia stage one day. I genuinely know this sport is all about what the judges are looking for. This sport is all about the structure. This sport is all about the proportions, etc. If you don't have it, no matter how much you grow or put PDs in your body, or I don't even know, if you don't have a proportions for this sport, it's not worth it. Simple as that. I'm someone that has a men's physique type of the body. Only thing for me that is missing is my size. As also they already said, because of my high metabolism. I mean, you guys following me so you can see, but I can also eat. So that's a good thing. I can eat, enjoy food. I love food. So off-season is definitely gonna be enjoyable, especially now with having a pro card and with the potential that I have. This is what I need to say. Currently, I'm a professional. Now we have a weight cap in our division, in my division. And on my height being measured, I'm 6 foot tall, but in my shows, I'm always 5'11 and a half measured. My weight cap is 209 pounds. in the case they're measuring me under 6 foot, right? My highest weight so far was 198 in Charleston, and this winning show right now that I won a pro card, I was 196. That means that I have minimum of 13 pounds of muscle to put on my frame. With that said, I'm already a pro, and most of the people that get a pro card, they're already pretty close to the weight cap. And most of the pros as well are really close to the weight cap. Now, why we are in advantage and why is that a big blessing, a little bit of curse at the same time, is because me and my coach can literally manipulate the muscle groups that we need to improve. And if we put that 13 pounds in the right places, what men's physique is looking for, that will be my upper chest, that will be mostly my back, and overall size, and I'm stepping on the stage close to my weight cap or just at my weight cap, I truly believe with everything that I have in me that I can be one of the best in the world, that I can be compatible with one of the best in the world. I'm a pretty tall guy. If you see the rate that we are improving at, and my rate of improvement every single show, and actually gaining the weight even without a pro. I never had a proper off season, and I still got a pro card, and I've been competing against the people that had multiple off seasons. They've been in bodybuilding for a long time, and the pace that we are moving at, me and my coach, is just telling me that after this off season, I'm gonna be a completely new person, and I'm truly excited, and I can't wait to see in a year from now where we're gonna be. I'm really excited for that. And when I was mentioning the God, I don't want to thank God for a pro card or anything. God didn't give me a pro card. God gave me the mindset, God gave me the opportunity, and God gave me the work ethic and grit that I have. And that's what I'm the most thankful for. A lot of people don't have that, and I'm really thankful to God that I have this mindset where I know and I respect hard work more than anything. I know that everything is possible with the hard work. Combine that with the potential, and I'll tell you right now, absolutely nothing is impossible. With my potential and with my work ethic, it's only a matter of time how long it's gonna take me to step on Olympia stage. We already have planned. I'm gonna jump into that topic and sum this video up. We got a reverse diet, we have a plan. I will be competing next time. My pro debut will be in 2025. I will not take a too long of an off season. I will gradually be taking off season if needed. But this off season will be the longest off season that I ever had in my life. We were planning to step on stage around end of September 2025. Which gives us roughly 14 months. This includes, let's just say 4 months, because 4 months is a prep where you don't grow anymore. We have around 10 full months of a growth. We're gonna try to push as much as we can. As I said, I have 13 pounds of muscle to put on me. So it's gonna be a lot of food, guys. It's gonna be a lot of workouts, a lot of cheat meals, a lot of cooking, a lot of new episodes. And I'm really interested in what would you like to see from me? Would you like to see more explanational workouts? Would you like me to see, full day of eating is always gonna be there. You know, I love filming full day of eating, but now as a pro and with my knowledge and everything, I just wanna, you know, ask you guys, what would you like to see in this episode? Obviously, it's not gonna be just bodybuilding because you cannot be bodybuilding 100%, especially in an off season. Now when we can relax, you know, work even harder, but also have a little bit more freedom in some sense, and obviously energy to do things right. And I also need a help from you guys for a name for our new episodes, because I just love to film episodes. It makes it as a story, and I love to come back and watch some of them. So I was thinking something like Let's Get Big episode 1, or Let's Get Huge, something maybe like that, because now it's a growth phase. Or Road to Olympia is probably gonna be, you know, when we start the prep, but for now it's kind of a, you know, improving season and stuff like that. So put the comments down below, give me some ideas, and if I choose any of the names that from you guys, any of you guys that you put a name, you will give me your information and I will send you some cool stuff on the way for helping me. Current plan in this off season is gonna be focused a lot on working out with the people that are better and bigger than me. being surrounded by people being better and bigger than me. We're gonna have a lot of traveling and collabs as a workout. I wanna be pushed as much as I can. With that said, also I'm gonna be focusing a lot on my board shorts company. My brain is slowly starting to work again, so I can finally fully dive into that and focus. And as well, I already redid my Instagram coaching page. I have officially made an LLC for my coaching. I already had a coaching, I always had a coaching. I never promote my coaching just because I've been so busy, and I'm trying to keep my team up to 20 people because I cannot focus on more. But now I will have a team, and as I said, I actually closed my webpage for a second. Webpage is under construction. That's also gonna be fully changed. And whoever wants to join the waitlist first, because we're gonna have a lot of applies we already have, you can go on my Instagram page and apply. And the online coaching page is also gonna be on the screen. Other than that, just continue, working with my sponsors and continue focusing on the prep. I've been never more motivated and serious about getting into this off season and knowing that next time we step on the stage, guys, is gonna be, I guess, best in the world. And not just that, by Alex telling me competing in the end of September, that's gonna be Olympia qualifier, is just mind-blowing for me. My first pro show is at the same time gonna be Olympia qualifier, and imagine that story. Imagine that, getting on my first pro debut and qualify for Olympia. Wouldn't that be absolutely crazy? It might happen because everything that I ever said out loud, it actually happened. God made it to come to fruition, and I'm truly blessed, thankful, and grateful for all of your support, guys, in this journey. I literally am doing these videos for you guys, and when someone tells me you watch my videos, it helps you on the prep and stuff like that, I cannot explain how much that means to me. More than anything, and that's why I'm always gonna be on YouTube. I'm never gonna try to be someone else or make a viral videos or anything like that. I'm just trying to help, trying to provide information, maybe have, maybe my videos relaxes you, maybe my videos teaches you something, maybe my videos motivates you, whatever it is. I'm just happy. If you watch it and you like it, I'm genuinely happy, and thank you for your support. I had people there on my show, coming, watch my show and supporting me. That makes me more emotional, to be honest, than actually, winning the things and material things and all of that. I don't even care about making money from my board shorts company. I just care that provides value, that provides quality, that people like it. Feedback is already absolutely crazy. Same with my content, and same with pretty much everything. It was a great journey, guys. It was absolutely amazing. We did it faster than expected. And now off to the new episode. As I said, I need help with that. Tomorrow already, I want to start filming for you. We are on reverse diet for 4 days already. I've been eating clean and everything. We have our macros, so I really want to start filming already from tomorrow for you guys. Reverse diet. Put the comments whenever you can. Literally, I'm always listening for your feedback. It's gonna be a damn good one. It's gonna be a damn good one. We're gonna get a little bit chubby, but it's all gonna be worth it eventually. And I know I will be stepping on that Olympia stage one day. As crazy as it sounds, I know that. Once again, I love you guys. I appreciate you. We got that pro card together. Now let's make even bigger and better things together. Thank you for everyone for using my codes, running it up. I wouldn't be able to do anything without you guys. I wouldn't be able to live. You provide the bread on my table as well as everything else that I do in my life. You're part of my journey as well as everything else is going on around me, as well as all my close people. You're my close people. Big part of my journey and big part of my personality, and I absolutely love you. I'm grateful for each and one of you guys. Even for the haters, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, if you do something right, you always have people that don't like you. But I feel whoever ever spoke to me face to face realized that I'm exactly the same person as on my YouTube videos, and I'm just a normal person as all of you guys are. I'm just trying to achieve my goals in my life, my dreams, and I'm just trying to work hard towards it and show you that, and maybe motivate you to do the same, because as I already said, nothing is impossible. Yeah. End of our chapter. Last episode of Pursuing the Undeniable is finishing right here. I'll see you in the new journey.